Water, earth, fire, air. No, this is not Avatar: The Last Airbender, but heck, this might be the closest we'll get to a premium keyboard based on the elements of that hit show. This is the MelGeek MADE68 keyboard, and it sure lives up to the uniqueness of MelGeek's portfolio, as the company says they were inspired by Greek philosophical concepts of the elements when designing these really cool models. I have the water version, and it is one of the 4 models you can purchase when it releases on Kickstarter late August. I'm Alex from the Sypnotix, and we're going to be doing a hands-on video right now of the MADE68 Elemento. These Elemento designs have their own unique designs. On this water board, the box light has engravings of what resembles like ocean waves in a Japanese-looking format. Those waves also continue over to the side metal plates. It's an extremely eye-catching and clean look that is accented well with the navy blue and white ABS double-shot keycaps. There's also RGB light effects on the keyboard as well. This is a wired board that is hot swappable with magnetic white switches made by MelGeek, but the final variant sold will feature TTC magneto switches. I wanted to note that MelGeek did send us a prototype version of the MADE68 Pro prior to the August 27th Kickstarter launch, and there may be some enhancements for that final version that we don't have on this. This prototype has a 1000 Hz polling rate with 1 millisecond latency, while the final version will feature an 8000 Hz polling rate with latency reduction of 0.125 milliseconds. Accuracy on this prototype is at 0.04 millimeters, but the final variant will be even less at 0.01. Also, some details of the color theme are also potentially subject to refinement before the release date. This is also not a final review, as this product has not been released yet. We haven't spent enough time of it. What we're doing is we're looking hands-on right now at some of the cool selling points that make the MADE68 so interesting prior to the pre-order period, so you guys can see what it's going to be like before you put an order in. And interesting it definitely is. Let's start with the Hall Effect design. Unlike mechanical keyboards that require physical input for actuation, this keyboard is aided by a magnetic switch developed by MelGeek to make registries of a key press more easy. The sensitivity should help with precision and speed thanks to rapid trigger, adjustable actuation points, and like a 4-in-1 dynamic keystroke adjustment. I haven't had a lot of time with the board yet, but one major advancement to MelGeek's user experience that I've immediately noticed is with the new Hive software. If you've seen our previous MelGeek keyboard reviews, you might remember KB Tools as MelGeek's software of choice. Well, the MADE68 uses a program called Hive instead, and let me tell you, it's way better. It's a lot better. In Hive, owners of the MADE68 can eliminate switch movement delay by adjusting rapid trigger controls on the board by deactivating keys based on travel distance rather than, say, a fixed travel on your keys for other keyboards. The software also lets you customize advanced combos in your gaming schemes by combining 4 preset actions into one single tap. MelGeek told us this board will be optimal for, I guess, games like Valorant, Street Fighter V, League of Legends, and stuff like CSGO. We also just received a software update that enables a snap tap function that adds the MADE68 Pro to a select group of boards that have this. You might need to be careful what games you can use this on, though. The Hive software also makes calibration such an easy process to do too. While you can manually calibrate the board, the auto calibration process is literally enabled by a single button. You can also monitor and test the fluctuation levels of the keyboard to obtain a volatility percentage. I have to say that my initial impressions of the new Hive software are pretty high. I gotta say, I really dig the aesthetic vibe MelGeek has given the Elemento. I foresee myself spending a lot of time with this keyboard just because it feels so smooth to type on. While many of the uber pro gaming features are wasted on a casual like me, I do look forward to exploring how a Hall Effect board can potentially improve my workflow. While they aren't a new tech or anything, there have been a lot more Hall Effect keyboards hitting the market nowadays. Without the potential wear and tear of physical contacts and more responsiveness from the keys, I'm excited to give the MADE68 Pro a go-around. Once again, the Kickstarter campaign begins August 27th. Thank you once again, MelGeek, for sending us a unit to check out before the release, and we'll see you guys in the next video.